Interviews are one of the hardest parts of the hiring process. If you think about it, you're trying to make a great first impression. You're meeting with complete strangers. You want to do and say the right thing. And at the same time, you're trying to evaluate the company and see if you think they're a good fit for you. But interviewing doesn't have to be that stressful. And with tools like Glassdoor, you can make acing the interview a lot easier. Did you know that people who apply to jobs through Glassdoor are 2 times more likely to get hired because of their fit? Glassdoor research shows that individuals who use their site to prepare for interviews are what they call an informed candidate. And hiring managers love informed candidates. Why is that? Because when you arrive at the interview, you prepare, and in doing so, you come across as a fantastic individual who's motivated, resourceful, proactive, intelligent, tech-savvy, realistic. Wouldn't you love to be perceived as all of these things in an interview? Well, you can be when you learn to use Glassdoor to ace the interview. Now that you know what an informed candidate is, let's talk about how you're going to use Glassdoor to become one. There are 4 things that you can gain by using Glassdoor. First, you can familiarize yourself with the company before you go there. Secondly, you can determine what you should be asking in the interview to make a good impression. Third, you can know what to evaluate about the company to decide if it's a good fit for you. And fourth, you can manage your expectations by learning exactly what you should expect when you get there. These are all great things for you to understand before you go on that interview. But you still may be wondering, how am I going to do all this? Well, that's exactly why we designed this course. In this course, you're going to learn how to determine what the employer looks for in a candidate, tips for preparing good answers to interview questions, and what to look for to make sure the culture is a fit for you. Okay, so finally, I want to give you 3 tips for making the most out of this course so that you can ace the interview. First, I want you to make time for this. It's really important that you prepare before you go to interviews, so you're going to want to give yourself enough time before an interview so that you can do everything that we teach you in this course. Secondly, I want you to print out all the worksheets. We've created really easy tools for you to use and follow along with. You're going to be able to take notes and refer back to them prior to the interview. And lastly, stay positive. You've got to keep your energy up. This is a big thing that you're doing. You're taking a step to advancing your career by learning how to ace the interview. But I don't want you to go negative. Just know that the time and energy you invest in this course is going to pay off. All right, so we've set the stage for this course and you're ready to go. Let's move on and look at how Glassdoor can help you ace the interview.